programmer for Hi-Fi Dragons.
How have you guys been? It's been a while.
Yeah, we've been great. You know, it's been kind of crazy past year and a half working on our new album, but it's all come to fruition, and you know, it's going to be released in a couple months, and we're really psyched with how well it came out.
Definitely been itching to get a chance to see you guys again. You guys put on a great show.
Thank you.
And when is that release date?
September 16th.
Pretty excited about it?
Yeah. Pre-orders just went up a couple days ago, and they'll be live on iTunes for digital pre-order in a day or two.
What type of package do you have for it?
So there's the primary main package, which is actually vinyl and digital only. So it's a triple kind of gatefold crazy thing, which also comes with a 28-page art book, graphic novel, and a fold-out poster. So that's the main physical release. And then if you order on our website, you also get the digital deluxe version, which has the full album, MP3 and WAV, and a bonus album of demos and bonus tracks, like another full 10 tracks that didn't make the album, and then also remix stems of all the songs. So even if you don't want to make a remix, if you just want to hear like what's the chiptune part by itself for this song, you can do that.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it should be fun. It's kind of fun what you can do when you don't have to watch out for legal ramifications.
What type of response have you guys had on it so far?
So far, people are super excited. I mean, we had the Kickstarter that we did about a year and a half ago, and we blew away our goal. Like, we were completely overwhelmed by how many people wanted the new album, and so people have been so far been super supportive of kind of the fact that it's taken, you know, about 9 months longer than we thought it would. But people, like, we've been keeping people updated along the way.
I know there was kind of a little bit of a rough spell early on that you were recording.
Yeah.
How did you guys kind of overcome that? Keep going strong.
Yeah, I mean, it was a real rough patch. Last September, you know, we about 4 weeks into our 6 weeks of recording, we ended up sort of like scrapping everything. It was too fast. You know, and the band members felt like we didn't have enough time to do it properly. We were kind of rushing it, and at the same time, we were like, you know, we got to get this done. We ran it. You know, we did the Kickstarter. People are expecting it. But, you know, after kind of just hitting pause and scrapping everything we had, you know, we kind of came together as a band, which was really cool, and spent, you know, several months after that, you know, really taking our time to switch some songs out, to fill out the arrangements, and make it exactly what we wanted. And, yeah, then actually another 4 months after that, so like a much sort of more stretched out recording schedule, so that we weren't like, you know, up against the wire, like, you gotta finish this next week or it's whatever, you know, we finished it. We worked still really hard, but took the time it needed. And like, in our minds, you know, we've had the finished masters for a couple weeks now, sent it all off to press, and we're just couldn't be happier. We feel like it was really hard, but it was worth it.
And you were telling you guys you just released the single. How have fans responded to that?
People have been liking it a lot. It's been cool. Yeah, with the pre-orders that we opened a couple days ago, you get an instantaneous download of No Strings, which is the first song from the album. And we sent it out to everybody that backed on Kickstarter as well, so they got to download. And so far, yeah, the response has been really positive. People liked it. We've been playing it at Warped Tour, and people have responded well.
Awesome. What is it like for you? I know it's 2 years ago you guys played the first Warped Tour.
Yeah.
What is it like for you to come back as a bigger band now and play it again?
You know, it's funny. I don't know that we're necessarily any bigger of a band. It's really cool to be doing it again. In that mentally we like are prepared for the crazy punk rock summer camp circus that is Warped Tour. There's nothing like it in the world. You know, it's so unique and fun of an experience. I think last time we had clue what to expect, and so now we're like, you know, better as we've done this before. So that's been really cool. You know, we're only about 3 days in, so it's funny to think. I don't really think of us as like I think we'll always be a smaller band, which I kind of like.
Yeah. That loyal fan base, that tight-knit fan base.
Yeah, you know, like I don't think our music is for everyone by any means. I'd rather it be, you know, the music that a small number of people really get than a large number of people kind of like. You know, so that's I'm cool with that. I think a lot of us are.
Is there any video games you're playing?
Recently, you know, I've actually been crazy with the album and stuff. I've had barely any time. My last addiction was probably I got back into StarCraft 2 a while ago, and that's when I go into periods of playing StarCraft 2, and the sub games like the Dota clones that are in there, it takes up. Like I'm bad because when I start playing, I don't get anything else done. So I've like, especially with the album stuff, I've had to like cut myself off to keep working because otherwise I lose it all.
And I know during this process, you guys lost a friend and
We done so?
band for a little while.
I don't know what's even
How do you guys come back, keep everything together?
You know, in some ways, I feel like we're still so close to Bill. You know, there's no gap at all. Bill left in a lot of ways because he had his solo project, and it was just kind of time. He'd been, you know, that he'd been working on that for a couple of years, and he had his album ready, and you know, he said it was time for it. And we all knew that he was going to have to do that at some point, but that's where his heart was taking it. So I mean, that was it's definitely way different now that we played 2 shows with him, you know, not on stage. We miss it for sure, and like
I don't know what that is.
yeah, exactly. It's been 5 years, and so you know, but
Please.
you know, as far as the record goes, you know, I do think we were able to make a really awesome record, and like in some ways, his heart was already pulling him towards the solo project, so it made sense that you know the rest of us were more, you know, were the ones to kind of make the record while he was working the solo thing. But he's definitely missed in the live show, you know. We haven't, I mean, for the replacement, well, at the moment, it's just the 4 of us. So I don't know if that'll necessarily be that way in the future, but because we were so busy working on the album, it was like, we can't even think about this right now. So it's the 4 of us for this tour. And I don't know what the future will be, but
From what I've seen, it's really great cast support you guys have been still a band.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you proved that you're more than just a band, you guys are close friends.
Yeah.
And I mean, you held on to that friendship and support for so long.
yeah, it's great. If you've not heard of it, check out Will Post Pantheon. It's an awesome album. Track She Cries. It's like just a single.
So I know we're still early, and you guys have an album coming out. What's next after this?
Well, so we've got the album coming out, you know, like about a month after the end of work. So it's, you know, we'll definitely right after work stop. We'll still be, you know, ramping up to the actual album release. Oh yeah. We've got a couple of cool projects after that, actually writing projects that are more like conceptual stuff that I don't really have the liberty to talk about yet, but like really cool stuff, like other creators that are working and that have approached us to do kind of like collaborative cross media things. So you know, it's comic book or film or like different crossover stuff. So it may be that the next project after the new album is a crossover project of some kind. I'm super excited about those projects. Yeah, for sure. I mean, first of all, for the album, like,
Yeah, of course.
It's funny to say, we're talking like it's done, but it's like, we still gotta do